Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by for this video. Today I am going to be sharing with you my first fall DIY project. I am so excited to share this with you. I love how this turned out. It is so warm and cozy and so perfect for the fall. I do plan on doing a few more DIYs for this season, but for now, let's get started with this one. So the first thing that you are going to need for this project is a large vase. Any vase will do as long as it is big enough. I chose this one. I thought that it was pretty fall appropriate with the little wire detail that this has. The next item that you will need is a string of orange lights. I would recommend getting a low count of these lights just because you are going to be stuffing them into the vase. You don't want to have to stuff too many into that vase, and you also, of course, want all of your lights to fit inside of the vase. The next item or items that you will need is an assortment of leaves. And the bigger your vase is, the more leaves you will need. As you can see here, I have quite a few different colors. I like to incorporate a lot of reds, oranges, and then a few pops of yellow, which you can see right down there. Also, you will want to make sure that the leaves that you purchase have long stems on them, just so that the stem takes up the majority of the vase length, if that makes any sense. Pretty much you just want the stem to be as long or tall as the vase so that the leaves pop out of the opening of the vase and the stems take up the inside of the vase. These next few pieces are optional, but here I have two sets of really sparkly, beautiful leaves. I found these at Kirkland's and I am just so obsessed with these. I am actually going to go back and pick up a few more sets because they are so beautiful and so sparkly. And then I have three sets of these really cute little pearl branches, I would say. They have a mixture of white and tan colored pearls on them, and I think they're really cute. I didn't want to buy too many of them because I know that the leaves will definitely be overpowering them. I just wanted to add a few subtle touches in this bouquet. And then I am using two of these really vibrant orangey yellow daisies, I think they're called. These two have the really long stems. I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, these are some really beautiful, bright, bold fall colors, I think. And then here I have two variations of these really pretty burlap, sparkly sunflowers. I have a light tan one and then a bit darker one in the back there. I think these are absolutely beautiful for the fall time. And these two have those really nice long stems. You definitely want to make sure that you are finding items that have those long stems. Next, I have this giant bright yellow sunflower that I am going to be using as the centerpiece of this whole bouquet. It has that long stem, which we need, and out of all of the flowers I am including in this, I want this one to be the main focal point. Next, I have these two really cute metallic orange pumpkins. Again, I am only using two of them because I know that the leaves are just going to take away from these little details, but I do want to include them because I think they are cute details to have. And with any of these extra details that you are purchasing for this project, you want to make sure that they have little stakes on them so that they will fit securely within that bouquet. Lastly, I am including this little scarecrow head. He already has his stake on him. And now we can begin working on the project. So the first thing that you are going to want to do is make sure that you have both ends of your string of lights so that they are easy to access once your string of lights have been placed within your vase. Once your lights are tucked away in your vase, you want to make sure that any extended room that you have where you will be plugging this into is pulled out so you have enough room to reach that plug. And then don't worry too much about this end of the plug. It will be hidden by all of your leaves. Now I'm going to begin stuffing in all of my sets of leaves. So what you want to do with this is just fluff them out, continue to fluff them out, separate them, make them look wild and natural. My motto with all of this is nature isn't perfect, and so you don't need perfection when dealing with leaves like this. You just want to achieve a really natural look. And then for these yellow leaves, I'm going to stick them in the front, the middle, and then some of these smaller bouquets, I am using them to just fill in the gaps putting them in miscellaneous areas just so that this whole bouquet looks really, really full. And then along the way, I am continuing to separate these leaves and fluff them out to get that really big, wide look. I want this bouquet to have a lot of width and height. So now I am moving on to my really beautiful glittery leaves. And since I want these to really stand out and be noticed, I am putting them in after I'm done with all of my plain leaves, and I'm going to place them on both sides just so that they are nice and noticeable. And I'm also making sure that each leaf is really separated from one another so that it looks like there are quite a few sparkly, glittery leaves included in this bouquet. Moving on to my pearl accents. Like I said, I only have 3 of these, so I am going to put them all in miscellaneous areas separated from one another. And of course, you can adjust the placement of all of these accents as you feel necessary. Next, I am going to begin placing these bright orange daisies. I'm going to keep these 2 together, and I'm going to place them in the bottom middle of this bouquet. Next, I am going to be doing the main attraction, the bright yellow sunflower, and this is going to go in the middle as well, right on top of those orange daisies. And unfortunately for these burlap beautiful sunflowers, I did not have enough room to place them in the opening of the vase. I do think that the bouquet is full enough without them, but I would have loved to be able to include these. I just ran out of room in the opening of that vase. I do have room for this tiny, thin little scarecrow head though, so I'm going to place him. And lastly, I am going to add in my metallic orange pumpkins. And even though these are not very visible, I think that they are really, really cute and just complete the entire look. And we are now finished with this very lively, vibrant autumn bouquet. I absolutely love how this turned out. I love all of the elements of fall that are included in this, and I love that I was able to make this on my own. It was fairly inexpensive to create, and it was a lot of fun to put this together. So I am really excited to see how this looks when it's plugged in and lit up, so let's go check that out. Here is our final product, all lit up and shining bright. It is super cozy. I placed this on our fireplace in the family room, and I absolutely adore this. I think it is really, really charming. So that about does it for this fall DIY project. Like I said, I do plan on doing a few more for the season, so come back and check those out. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and join my YouTube family. I would really, really appreciate it. Also, make sure to check the bottom description for all of my upcoming videos, and I look forward to chatting with you about this video in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this DIY project and if you decide to recreate this fall bouquet. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.